Liverpool are fresh off of a win over Crystal Palace in preseason, 2-0 in favour of Liverpool in their preseason game today in Singapore, as the Reds win courtesy of goals from Jordan Henderson and Mohamed Salah on either side of half-time. And this was a completely easy victory for Liverpool, a great performance compared to what they did and what they offered against Manchester United earlier this week. Liverpool looking far more confident and also far fitter than they did against Manchester United. We saw in that game against Manchester United earlier this week that Liverpool were not necessarily quite up to the levels that United were already at, and that was mostly because Liverpool were playing their first preseason match. But today, things were a lot different, and Liverpool picked up the win 2-0, and like I said, it was quite easy for them to pick up the victory as Jurgen Klopp's team now moves ready to play Red Bull Salzburg and RB Leipzig in their next two preseason matches. So Klopp had a very different approach to this game. Rather than mixing up the teams like he did last time, playing three different groups for 30 minutes apiece. This time he started with a solid core of senior players and played them for the opening 45 minutes. The standout player for the second straight game, in my opinion, was Harvey Elliott. Elliott was really good in that first half, getting in on goal, having a couple of chances to score, and he set up Jordan Henderson's goal in that first half in the 12th minute. And Elliott, he started so well last season for Liverpool until he had that terrible ankle injury against Leeds United. And after that, we didn't see much of him during the end of the season. Once he came back, Thiago was in excellent form, so that was one of the reasons why we didn't see Harvey Elliott. But Elliott's form at the moment, it looks so good. And again, showing why Liverpool are not willing to go out and sign a midfielder this summer. And in that second half, the other standout player for the day, in my opinion, was definitely Fabio Carvalho. Fantastic second half from Carvalho. And again, just like Harvey Elliott has had two really good preseason games and showed during the game against Crystal Palace that he can play multiple positions. He played on the left wing, but then slid back into playing on the left side of a midfield three, as Klopp mixed things up a little bit more in the second half. Rather than using the same 11 that started the second half, he decided to bring on a fresh group with 30 minutes to play. So Liverpool were able to give quite a bit of time to players once more and to get players fit for the season ahead. And again, once we get to the next two friendlies against the Red Bull group of teams, we're going to see Liverpool focus more on those core players, those players that are going to play more from time to time, game to game in the Premier League. As the season comes up, it's very fast approaching. We see the Premier League coming up just in a couple of weeks. Today's already July the 15th, so the season will kick off on July 6th, with the weekend prior being the FA Community Shield against Manchester City. One of the things that is bound to happen coming out of this game is more talk about Darwin Núñez and the fact that Núñez has not scored yet for Liverpool and hasn't taken his chances. He did have a couple of opportunities in this game, wasn't able to get past Vincent Guetta in goal for Crystal Palace. But again, Núñez showing some good signs there in the attack, but again, not able to score. And after coming out of that game against Manchester United, there were already ridiculous reports in the media and all making the rounds on social media, in which Liverpool supporters were quoted as saying, "Oh, we've been ripped off for this player," which is absolute rubbish. Núñez just needs time to settle in. He's coming in as a goal scoring number 9, and he's going to need time to bed in to this team and to link up with the likes of Mohamed Salah and Thiago and Luis Diaz. He hasn't even played together with Luis Diaz yet in the two preseason games. He's played together with Mohamed Salah in both games, and both players linked up decently at times in this game. Núñez did well at laying the ball off. He just hasn't been able to find the back of the net. But again, I'm afraid that coming out of this tomorrow, we're going to see lots of media talking about Núñez being a ripoff for Liverpool, and it's a real shame because in modern football, just not giving a player time. He's played 60 minutes in total for Liverpool so far, and apparently he's supposed to magically just be scoring goals already. So it's going to be a little bit ridiculous. So prepare for that. But Liverpool, again, very easy victory over Crystal Palace. Not really much more to say than that. And the fact that the team just getting more and more fitness. They collected 9 shots, 7 on target, 69% possession, 493 passes compared to Crystal Palace with only 216 passes, 32% possession, and 1 shot on target during the day. And one of the things coming out of this is going to be some injury updates, as we've seen Diogo Jota not play yet in preseason. He's had a setback due to a hamstring injury he picked up earlier this summer on international duty with Portugal. He's not going to be playing at the moment, and I don't think he will be ready for the first game of the season there on August the 6th. We've also seen Alisson not play today due to a bit of an injury he picked up in training. He felt something not right, and did not participate in today's game. And we also saw Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain go off in the first half. He'd played decently, and then just driving forward, taking a shot on target, he felt what looked like a hamstring. He was grabbing the back of his leg, and unfortunately hamstrings are the type of injury that can take 6 to 8 weeks to heal, so he could be missing the rest of preseason, which is unfortunate because Oxlade-Chamberlain really needs this preseason to get up to speed for the Premier League season. And this injury is likely going to rule out any kind of a sale of Oxlade-Chamberlain, which Liverpool aren't really necessarily in the market to sell him right now. They are looking to keep him and let him go on a free next summer. So that's kind of where Liverpool stand right now with injuries, and there could be 1 or 2 more reported after today, going into tomorrow. All right, guys, so that is the game for today. Liverpool looking good, and again, it's preseason. Liverpool just trying to get some fitness, trying to get their legs under them as they get ready for that first game of the season against Fulham on August the 6th, and, well, I guess the Community Shield the weekend before, which I know all Liverpool fans are going to want to win that game and lay down a marker before the season starts against our biggest title rival. Let me know what you guys thought about the game today. If you saw the Crystal Palace versus Liverpool game, Liverpool winning 2-0, thanks to goals from Jordan Henderson and Mohamed Salah on either side of halftime. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also, guys, we're trying to push hard to get those first 1,000 subscribers here on the Liverpool Reds FC blog channel. And we've had some great growth over the last month when we've been really motivated with getting this channel going. So if you could, please subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on everything we do here on Liverpool Reds FC blog. And if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you soon here on Liverpool Reds FC blog.